Hello everybody, I'm Heather Dawson. Well, I truly enjoy bringing you the best of California every week on our show. So, as always, let's start off with a quick look at the best headlines throughout California. Los Angeles, are you worried about getting sick during the high travel season? Well, now travelers passing through LAX can get flu shots for $25. Santa Cruz, do you think commercials are too loud on TV? Well, lawmakers in the 14th District introduced the CALM Act that would require the FCC to set new limits on the volume of commercials. Fresno, after sitting dry for more than 6 decades, the 350-mile San Joaquin River will be reconnected with the Pacific Ocean. The project will restore beauty and wildlife to the area. Bakersfield, some good news regarding employment in Bakersfield. A new men's warehouse tuxedo processing center will provide at least 125 permanent jobs to the area. And San Diego, $19 can get you a room in one of San Diego's finest hotels. The Rancho Bernardo Inn is offering guests the chance to rough it, and one of their rooms stripped of the essentials for a fraction of the normal $219 a night price tag. It's the perfect choice for a family who can't decide between a camping trip and a resort staycation. As we continue to take a closer look at the special communities that make California so unique, David Wiley takes a look at the cowboy heritage in the desert town of Apple Valley.
Apple Valley is located in San Bernardino County's high desert, about 90 miles northeast of Los Angeles. It covers a massive 73 square miles and has a long, storied history. That history began in the late 1800s when settlers first came to the region and began planting apple trees. In fact, some say the area was originally called Appleton Valley before its name was shortened. By the time World War II came along, most of the apple trees were gone, and in 1946, developers Bud Westland and Newt Bass started building ranch-style residential homes and the historic Apple Valley Inn. They eventually brought cowboy superstar Roy Rogers out, and Rogers fell in love with Apple Valley right away. Soon, the Apple Valley Inn was named for Rogers, and that attracted many of Hollywood's elite. By the 1960s, Roy and his wife Dale Evans had built a museum to show off their Western memorabilia, and they became the face of the growing community. The Roy Rogers Museum has since moved, but the fort-like building is still there. And even though Roy and Dale have passed away, hundreds of fans still visit their grave sites in Apple Valley. The cowboy lifestyle has long been a big part of the town, and the town continues to embrace it today with riding trails and an equestrian center. Apple Valley was first incorporated back in 1988 as a town to reflect its small community feel. Lifestyle has always been a big part of what Apple Valley is about. In fact, the town's slogan is a better way of life. Most residential lots must be at least a half acre in size, and there are lighting ordinances to keep from obscuring the stars. But Apple Valley is growing and diversifying with a population now of more than 70,000. New retail shopping centers have been popping up around town in recent years. Industrial and warehousing opportunities are found on the north side, and a former turkey farm on the southern side of town has been transformed into a hugely successful retirement community. There are even talks of building a minor league baseball stadium on the site of a former ranch. But despite the growth, Apple Valley strives to maintain its small-town feel with a pair of fishing lakes, 2 golf courses, and a weekend concert series at the community park. And while a lot of things have changed since those apple orchards were first planted more than 100 years ago, many of the things that attracted people then are bringing them to Apple Valley today. Bringing you the best of California, I'm David Wiley in Apple Valley for California Life.
And after the break, we'll get your mouth watering as we take you inside one of the most popular restaurants in the Bay Area. Music makes everything magical, especially here at the new Pixar Pier. And we have an expert entertainment manager, William, with us.
Hello.
Hi, William.
Hi, Heather. Thanks for joining us. We are celebrating friendship and beyond here at Pixar Fest at the Disneyland Resort, and we are so thrilled you can join us. Pixar Fest has been running for a few months now, and will go from now to September 3rd, and we are celebrating friendship. And right behind us, you might hear this comedic musical troupe. This is This is the Pixarmonic Orchestra, and they are so excited to be delighting our guests here at the brand new Pixar Promenade here at the Band Bowl. And so you can hear right behind us, they're playing a song from A Bug's Life. I don't know if you recognize it.
Well, all the music is so compelling, truly, from all the Pixar movies. I mean, what a fun job that you have.
It sure is. We get to bring the stories that we tell in our Disney films and Pixar films to life here for our guests.
And that's so true, William. There is just so much not only to hear, but to see and taste and experience. And the Incredicoaster is a you just have to ride it at least once. So thank you so much, William, and let's let them play.
You got a friend in us?
Wanting long, luscious locks but don't want to wait months for your hair to grow out? Well, our next guest, Shelly Casanova, a stylist specializing in hair extensions, has the answer to your hair problem.
There are vast swaths of poverty in this city where children growing up in those neighborhoods have been doomed to failing long-term in their careers and their economic success because they've been failed by the public education infrastructure.
LA Up is a nonprofit that was founded in 2004 with the mission of increasing access to high-quality preschool for the 4-year-olds in Los Angeles County. Part of what's unique about LA Up is that our programs are not just targeted at the poor, but rather targeted to families with need.
We have children whose parents are incarcerated. We have children who are living in foster homes. We have grandparents raising children. We had one little boy who was living with his grandparents because both of his parents are in jail.
LA Up offers tons of assistance for middle-class, low-income families. They make it really accessible for everyone.
Children are involved now in vandalism because they didn't come to school. They are now a law problem.
We look at the cost of educating 6 preschoolers that's supposed to be about $49,000 a year. That's what it costs to incarcerate a young person, $49,000 a year.
I really believe in early education for children. It helps with their self-esteem, their discipline, their socialization.
Children who have a year of high-quality preschool are more likely to succeed in school, K through 12, graduate from high school, and be more successful in their lifetime.
So by having this program available, these kids get that opportunity. They get in the race at the starting line with everybody else rather than starting out a year behind.
Here he's very happy. He loves to come to the school every day. Saturday and Sunday he wants to come to the school, but it's closed, you know. What can I do?
Every child deserves this chance. Join us in making this dream a reality.
Have you been wanting long, luscious locks but don't want to wait months for your hair to grow out? Well, our next guest, Shelly Casanova, a stylist specializing in hair extensions, has the answer to your hair problems, and she joins us now in studio. Thank you so much for coming on set with us today, Shelly.
Thank you.
And I want to thank you for doing my hair extensions. You did them for me Friday. And I can't tell you how many people have complimented, people that have no clue that it's not my real hair. I already had long hair, but it's thicker, it's fuller, and just beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It looks good on you.
And you're going to do a demonstration for us today, and you're going to explain a little bit about bad extensions versus good extensions. And obviously yours are beautiful. Can you give us a quick demonstration on how the whole bonding part works with the hair?
Well, I use a special tool to bond the hair extensions. And what I'm using is SoCap hair extensions, and it's 100% human hair, and it has a keratin bond at the end of it.
And that makes it healthier, right?
Right, so it doesn't ruin your own hair. And I just section the hair, and it's also the way that you cut the hair after they're put in. You place the disc like that, so that the other hairs, so you don't get like loose strands. Because if you get like loose strands in the hair, then you'll have like knotting. So that's why it's important to have that disc there. and you just fuse it together.
And I just couldn't get over how fast you did it too. I mean, for mine, it just took over 2 hours. So I'm sure you assess everyone's hair versus, you know, how much hair they have already, how long they want their hair. How long does it take basically for somebody to come in who has regular hair?
It takes from about like 3 to 6 hours, depending on how thick their own hair is and how short it is.
And you were also telling me that there's been an increase. I mean, you're getting young girls going to prom, I mean, all ages.
Right, anybody could do it. You just need at least 4 inches of hair, so any age can have extensions.
And it's not cheap.
No.
No, I mean, what are you, prices, I know they range, but.
They range from about $500 all the way up to $1,500, depending, you know, how thick their own hair is and how long they want it.
And also just the fact that you're ordering the hair. I know you said this hair was from Italy. So it depends on, you know, where you're getting the hair and then coming in to do it. And then how about taking it out?
When you're going to want to take it out after about 6 months, and you use the bond remover that SoCap Hair Extensions give me, and then you just take the bond, clamp it, and it will slide out.
Or we can come to you.
Yeah.
I know. And of course, anyone that's interested in getting hair extensions and looking beautiful like Shelly and her mother, they can contact Shelly. You can go to our website. And thank you so much for coming on set with us and giving us a demonstration.
Thank you for having me.
Since opening their first gym in 1998 and the growing popularity in the sport of rock climbing, Hangar 18 Indoor Climbing Gym has opened its second newest location in Rancho Cucamonga.
We've grown exponentially in the past 18 years that we've been open. We got a great location here, really accessible to everyone who's in the Rancho community. We're right by Victoria Gardens. It's a great place to come, climb, and then go hang out afterwards.
The new massive state-of-the-art facility offers 4,200 square feet of dedicated boulder terrain with problems of all styles and levels of difficulty.
Bouldering is a little bit more like the wind sprints of climbing. When you're on a top rope, it's a little bit longer of a distance and it's a little bit easier technique and strength-wise. Bouldering, you only have about 12 or 15 feet to get off the ground, so it's very strength-oriented and technique-oriented. That being said, we do have climbs in here that are very easy for kids and beginners, all the way up to very, very advanced.
You definitely work out every part of your body, so that's a plus. Also just meeting other people too. I met former alumni from my school and also other people that climb outdoors, so that's really helped me progress.
We see everyone from little kids that come in here and climb a couple times a week in the mornings, all the way up to professional athletes who come in here. We see a lot of pro rock climbers from other gyms in Colorado or from the East Coast come down and hit our gyms when they're in Southern California. And then everyone from your normal day-to-day working people. Because we're in a warehouse district, we see a lot of people who just are working, come over on their lunch break to get a quick workout in.
My job, I'm an arborist, so I climb trees for a living. And a buddy of mine who is a rock climber told me you'd really like it, so I came down and checked it out, fell in love with the sport.
Hangar 18 has all climbing gear and staff to accommodate your next group event, from field trips to church groups, team building, and corporate events.
We do have a great involvement with the community. We're starting to do movie nights here, so all of our members and community members can come in and watch climbing movies after hours here. We project them onto one of the big walls, so you get a big screen feel for it. You can just kind of come and hang out. It's really nice.
Here at Hangar, it's a very close-knit community that's actually very easy to get plugged into and involved with, and you feel like you belong here. Can't say I've ever met a climber that wasn't an amazing person, which is a wonderful thing in this world.
It's such a good community because people will help each other out when they're climbing, and so you just make friends that way. You introduce yourself, and I've probably gotten to become friends with at least 15 different people. We actually created a group called Sticky Bandits Crew, so that's our climbing group that we have.
Hangar 18 is known for its world-class route setting and offers all of the latest and greatest shapes from Climate holds, made in a production facility right next door.
We only use Climate holds here, so we're actually the only gym in the world that uses Climate holds exclusively, which is another local Rancho business. It's one of the biggest hold distributors in the world. Makes climbing holds that we ship everywhere, Canada, Japan, Norway, it goes all over the world. This gym in particular is the only gym in the world that is exclusively Climate holds, and because they are so closely connected, we do get holds that aren't released to the public yet in here. So there's climbing holds here that are only available in the Rancho location at this time.
Hangar 18 offers special discounts off gear and merchandise to its members and has everything you need to get started.
Our normal memberships are $46. We do offer discounts for military, fire, police, students. There's a ton of different discounts available. With the discount, it's $33 a month. There's no initiation fees or contracts of any kind. It just runs month-to-month billing. It's a great deal because you get access to all 8 of the gyms, all the gears included, rental, as well as lessons.
Whether you're a beginner or experienced climber, come on down to Hangar 18 where you'll experience some of the best climbing possible. For more information, check out climbhangar18.com. Reporting for RC Spotlight, I'm Marco Gutierrez.
There's a new restaurant that's taking Rancho Cucamonga by storm. It's called Paul Martin's American Grill, located at Victoria Gardens. Paul Martin's American Grill was founded by Paul Fleming, who also owns Fleming's Steakhouse and P.F. Chang's. But Paul Martin's offers a different type of atmosphere.
This particular location in Victoria Gardens has been open less than a year. We opened in June. We're a casual restaurant where we serve fresh ingredients, fresh food, but also we still provide a fine dining experience with our guests.
With a motto of seasonal and delicious, Paul Martin's American Grill serves fresh food using the best seafood from sustainable fisheries and free-range and natural meats and poultry along with fresh produce. They also have a full bar that features artisan cocktails made with home-infused liquors along with popular craft beers. And even though Paul Martin's has only been open in Rancho for a few months, the word is getting out with great ratings on review sites like Yelp.
It's a casual setting that we have here, but we still provide a fine dining experience for our guests. People are raving about our food, how great it tastes, and also our extensive wine list that we have. Approximately about a little bit over 100 bottles of wine that we serve by the glass. We also have crafted beers that we carry. They're very, very good. And we also have our infused spirits that we do in-house. One of our popular ones, our raspberry martini that we sell in our happy hour for $5.
While Paul Martin's first started in Roseville, California, when they were looking to expand to the Inland Empire, Rancho Cucamonga was an easy choice.
Our company did some research and they partnership with the city and also with the Chamber of Rancho Cucamonga and looking at the location, which would be a prime spot for us to be exposed with our new concept here in the Inland Empire.
And while Paul Martin's features a delicious daily menu, they also have specials that can make fine dining all the more affordable.
Our promotions that we currently have, we're going to continue with our promotions. Right now we're running a $49 wine dinner, which comes with a bottle of wine, 2 entrees of their choice. Also it comes with your organic salad. On Tuesdays we also have our fried chicken special, which is for $22. And also we have our famous Sunday prime rib dinner for $25.
For more information or to make a reservation, go to paulmartinsamericangrill.com. I'm David Wiley for RC Spotlight.
Getting your kids ready for back to school is exciting, but can also be stressful when it comes to shopping and managing rising school costs. According to a new survey by Coinstar, 2/3 of parents believe that school expenses are increasing year over year, and the majority revealed that back to school shopping creates anxiety. Most parents anticipate clothing to be their largest back-to-school expense, hitting their household budget the hardest. Adding to the load, 3 in 5 parents say they or their children feel the pressure to keep up with the latest fashion trends, which often carry a hefty price tag. But parents are getting creative in managing costs and stress levels. The majority will create a back-to-school budget and use other strategies to help stay on track. These include shopping for clothing and supplies at discount or secondhand stores and cashing in spare change to offset school expenses. With some advanced planning and employing simple budget strategies, getting ready for the new school year can be fun for both parents and kids. To find a Coinstar kiosk near you to turn your coins into cash or a no-fee e-gift card, visit Coinstar.com.
And that'll do it for us this weekend. If you missed any part of our show, please go to our website, CaliforniaLifeHD.com. We'll see you next time.